Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Rachel Eiler. We'll get to all those stories in just a minute. We just want to let you know real quick that tomorrow up north at 4 will end our regularly scheduled 5 p.m. newscast will not be happening due to the U.S. Open. Now, on to the stories. Donald Trump will be visiting central Wisconsin today. We'll take a look back to Mosinee to discuss Trump's speech with Newswatch 12's Justin Betty. Justin, what can you tell us so far?
Well, we're about 7 weeks until Election Day, and we're about 2 hours until President Trump is set to speak here tonight at Central Wisconsin Airport in Mosinee. Of course, the candidates got a little bit of a late jump on the campaign trail this year because of COVID-19, but the president in particular has been very busy as of late, and he's had a pretty consistent message at his campaign rallies. He wants to spread his law and order message, his support for police, and he's been trying to lump his Democratic challenger, Joe Biden, in with the more progressive, or he might say radical wing of the Democratic Party. Though Biden has spoken out against the violence and you might say riots in some cities, and he has spoken out against defunding police, President Trump believes that Biden would essentially bend to the more radical elements of the party if elected. Again, the president's set to speak at 8 o'clock tonight, give or take. It's only 6 o'clock and it is jammed here. There's several lines of seats, a few hundred seats that are spaced out, maybe 3 or 4 feet apart. And then behind that and off to the side of that, people are just jammed in shoulder to shoulder. And not a lot of masks. People we talk to say that either aren't concerned about coronavirus or that this is simply too big an event to miss and that they don't really care about taking their chances for that. We spoke to some people who lined up as early as last night to get the best places in line. We'll hear from Dan Hagan, who spoke to some of them in just a little bit. Rachel?
And Justin, obviously, this is a very tension-based political season with a lot of these protests happening around the nation. Now, have you seen any of armed protesters or signs of potential unrest tonight so far?
No, we haven't. No, we've got here about 11 this morning, and there were already, again, maybe a couple hundred people lined up, but we did not see any protesters. We came in here now about 4:30, so we can't tell you what I've seen since then, but we have not seen any protesters today. Everyone here it's almost been like a tailgate party for a lot of people here. It's a big party atmosphere, and they are excited to hear the president speak tonight.
All right, Justin Betty, thank you so much. We'll check in with you again in just a bit. Newswatch 12's Zach White now joins us live in studio with more details on the economic side of this political season. Zach.
Rachel, today, ahead of Trump's rally in Mosinee, 7th Congressional District candidate Tricia Zunker and a few other local leaders held a virtual press conference calling out Donald Trump for what they say is, quote, a failed COVID-19 response, which they say is forcing businesses across the state to shutter and wreck in Wisconsin's economy. Now, one of the local leaders to speak out was Lincoln County farmer and Lincoln County Board of Supervisors member Hans Breitenmoser. Now, he says that no doubt that trade policies over the past few years have not been kind to farmers. He says that it resulted in low farm prices for corn, beans, and dairy.
We can't, consistently give our trading partners the finger and expect that, we're going to have high prices as a result.
Businesses form the backbone of local economies all across the state of Wisconsin and are vital to the well-being of the Badger State. Owner of one of those small businesses of the Purple Tree in western Wisconsin, Sarah Broach, says that her business hasn't been so vital due to what she says is, quote, a lack of leadership.
We've paid the consequences for those things. We've had a downturn in our revenue, an increase in our expenditures, and we just aren't able to support financially the community nonprofits that we like to and the schools that we like to cheer behind as well.
Now, to watch that full conference, you can visit our website at wjfw.com. Now, the president is not the only one visiting Wisconsin. Vice President Mike Pence will make a next visit in Wisconsin on Thursday. And ahead of that, the Democratic Party of Wisconsin spokesperson Philip Schulman released the following statement on behalf of the party, saying that the Trump-Pence administration has been a failure on every count for Wisconsin families, even before Trump's failed coronavirus response. Now, he says Wisconsin was facing a manufacturing recession exacerbated by chaotic trade policies with China that did nothing but destroy valuable markets and create uncertainty for the state of Wisconsin. And we know that this is not this bad, but now we face an even bleaker economic prospect after Trump and Pence botched their response to the pandemic and left the states to fend for themselves. Now, presidential candidate Joe Biden also released a statement on President Trump's visit to Wisconsin today, saying that for months, President Trump misled the American people about about the coronavirus, and Wisconsin families continue to suffer the consequences. He says his betrayal of fundamental duties of the office has left Wisconsin small businesses shuttered, parents worrying about their children's safety at school, and far too many workers out of a job, and thousands of families mourning the loss of loved ones. Rachel? Now, Donald Trump's rally in Mosinee kicks off at 8 o'clock. For more coverage, you can visit our website at wjfw.com.
Thank you, Zach. Again, we had a new record of coronavirus cases in Wisconsin today. This as thousands of people are gathering for that rally tonight in Mosinee. Newswatch 12's Dan Hagan joins us live from the Central Wisconsin Airport. Dan, were people wearing masks? How's the social distancing? Tell me what you've been seeing so far today.
Rachel, to answer your first question, no, I have not seen many masks at all. And the people who I have spoke to, they express really no concern for the coronavirus whatsoever. This includes Steve Brown of Plover, Wisconsin. He thinks the president has done a good job handling the coronavirus. So I asked him, who is responsible then for the United States leading the world in COVID deaths?
Well, I think obviously China. I think we did what we could to control it. I think it's been politicized a lot.
Brown said he is not concerned about coronavirus, saying there are few positive cases in Portage County where he lives. He also doesn't think the virus is that bad.
When we look at the big picture, I don't think that it's any worse than the flu or SARS or the bird flu or any other contamination that we've experienced as a country.
For context, the bird flu killed fewer than 1,000 people worldwide. COVID-19 has killed nearly 200,000 Americans this year. We're expecting thousands of people here tonight, perhaps even 15,000. I've spoken to people from Minnesota, from Illinois, even as far as Arizona. All of these people, or at least very few of them, were wearing masks. Reporting in Mosinee, Dan Hagan, Newswatch 12. Rachel?
Well, Jeff, let me tell you, I stepped outside before the show, and it is getting cold out there.
Yeah, the sun will set in less than an hour from now. It's been a cool day today and even a colder night tonight. Look out here in Eagle River right now. The sun is setting, of course, and temperatures are doing this. We're already in the 50s across most of the area. 53 around there, 55 for Indigo. A couple of 60s well to the south right now. However, we're not going to stop there. We have much cooler air on the way. Thus, a hard freeze tonight for the counties you see here in dark blue, with low temperatures tonight down in the upper 20s in these counties tonight. That will kill more than a few mosquitoes this evening and also kill your houseplants, so be careful, bring them inside. Your forecast then for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies, no wind at all, and really cool temperatures with lows down near 28. Your full forecast is coming up. Rachel?
Well, we have some updates for you in Florence, Oconto, and Shawano counties on the identification of the invasive emerald ash borer species, which attacks and kills all true ash species. The emerald ash borer likes to travel on firewood. To reduce the spread to other places, you should burn the wood in the same place that you bought it or gathered it.
So emerald ash borer will kill the ash trees. And we've seen that happening in southern Wisconsin, as well as other states that have had it for much longer than us. Other species of trees tend to come into those sites. Sometimes they're desirable species, and sometimes they're not.
Though there weren't a significant impact on the environment in Florence County, not knowing if your tree is infected could actually lead to safety concerns around your property or even for the people with streets lined with trees. It could also endanger roadways and could be worse during storms.
The emerald ash borers can fly easily about a half a mile and up to maybe 5 miles away from a host tree to find another tree in order to infect that tree.
Now, if you are concerned, ash tree owner, some signs that your tree has been infested is the outer bark removed by woodpeckers and a D-shaped holes where the insects have emerged. For people with 10 plus acres, you can actually file a request with the DNR to have a walkthrough to understand how to manage that issue, and you can do that at mywisconsinwoods.org. Well, some grim news today as Wisconsin reports a record high number of COVID-19 cases. We'll take a closer look at those numbers after Maine weather with Jeff Weller right here on Newswatch 12.
North Star Mohican Casino Resort, where there's more action, fun, entertainment, and rewards.
At UFTA, safety is our #1 concern. We follow all the rules, sanitation and the social distancing. Get a free FDA certified mask with every purchase over $10. to Oof Design Store, located in the downtown Wausau Center Mall. Yeah, you betcha.
Why take the hit on this 2020 Ram 1500 when you can save $5,000 on this used 2020? If you can't see the difference, why pay the difference? Go now to lenstruck.com to find over 800 of the best used trucks money can buy. Our trucks are certified clean, can be purchased online, making your truck buying fast and easy. As our way of saying thanks, we have marked down our trucks to the lowest price ever. Go to lenstruck.com.
I've spent better than half my life and most of my adult life, in the military. 2016, I voted for Donald Trump. Leaders are responsible for everything their organization does or fails to do. When I saw those commercials about, this is what a Biden presidency will bring. No, this is what you have brought. Everything that we have going on today, that's on you. Joe Biden is the first Democrat I'll vote for president. You want a commander-in-chief you can trust, and I think you can trust Joe Biden.
AB PAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Eagle Floor Covering in Eagle River, locally owned and operated for over 2 decades. With over 40 years of combined quality sales and service experience, we can help you find the right floor for your lifestyle and budget.
Huge auction, Monaco, Wisconsin. Chevy truck, John Deere Gator, Can-Am ATV, large amounts of expensive Northwoods furniture, tools, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Join us for Colorama, Saturday, September 19th from 9 to 4 at the St. Germain Community Park. Events include horse-drawn wagon rides, live music, farmers market, and pints in the park.
At Papa Murphy's, we make fresh pizza that you bake at home. Because home is where the fun is. Right now, get a Murphy's combo for just $12. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
For our seniors, Social Security is a sacred obligation, a sacred promise made. The current president is threatening to break that promise. He's proposing to eliminate a tax that pays for almost half the Social Security without any way of making up for that lost revenue. I will not let that happen. If I'm your president, we're going to protect Social Security and Medicare. You have my word. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Reward yourself with an award-winning Cadillac, the most awarded automotive luxury brand for initial quality in 2020 according to J.D. Power. Or find the perfect ride for you with a diverse selection of uniquely crafted Cadillac SUVs and sedans. Drive a new standard with a fresh new lineup from Cadillac. It's the ultimate in iconic luxury.
Get 0.9% APR for 60 months plus $1,500 purchase allowance on a 2020 Cadillac XT4, XT5, and XT6. Visit O'Malley Cadillac in Wausau or Rhinelander Cadillac in Rhinelander.
Well, we're not going to freeze any lakes, but a hard freeze is likely tonight for the counties you see here in blue. A frost advisory around that, as we'll have very cool temperatures tonight, down in the upper 20s for parts of the area. Already hanging out in the low 50s in Eagle River, also Watersmead, 55 for Antigo, 57 for Mosinee. So it's comfortably cool outside with high temperatures today, back in the middle 50s. But we're the cool kids in town because look off to the west of us. Those are 70s, almost 80 in Nebraska. However, we're going to make a run for mid-70s later on next week. Until then, though, a couple more cool days to get through. Here's that trend tomorrow, kind of like today, same thing on Saturday, followed by a warming trend Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and those are middle 70s back in the forecast Tuesday and Wednesday. By the way, Tuesday is the first day of fall. All right, outside right now in Eagle River, you can see lots of sunshine. It's going to set here about 7 o'clock tonight. It's been a cool day, though, with temperatures in the 50s. There are a couple of clouds out there. Not really a big deal at all. We'll have mostly clear skies tonight, and that'll give us some very cool temperatures as well. As the big picture shows, there's not a lot going on. High pressure 1, 2, and 3 kind of controlling our weather right now. That will keep us dry into Wednesday and Thursday of next week. The forecast for tonight, though, mostly clear skies. Frost and freeze is likely, with low temperatures down near 28 and a calm wind after midnight. For tomorrow, all right, so mostly sunny and still cool, kind of like today. Highs near 60, but probably just short of that with a northwest breeze around 5. And then looking ahead here, a 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows we stay dry into Wednesday and Thursday of next week, with temperatures climbing into the middle 70s on the first day of fall on Tuesday. Rachel?
Well, today Wisconsin tallied the highest one-day increase in COVID-19 since the pandemic began. The DHS recorded over 2,000 confirmed cases, by far the largest number of cases counted on any day. The spike raises the percent of positive cases to 17.8%. Not a record, but still one that is the largest jump records. The DHS also recorded 3 new deaths due to COVID-19. Well, September is Preparedness Month, and as we inch closer to the winter weather, the city of Rhinelander urges you to think ahead and prepare in case of something would occur. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez reports.
Winter is coming, and while you don't need to worry about running into white walkers in Wisconsin, you want to make sure you have the right resources at home to battle severe weather. Division Emergency Management Program Assistant Dawn Robson says one of the biggest things you can do this season is think ahead.
But right now, let's get prepared for winter. Start looking at what you need to do in your home. Make sure everything's working properly. Make sure you have a kit in case if you were to lose power. So make sure you have plenty of food on hand, non-perishable items, extra batteries.
They say you should pack an emergency bag containing warm clothes, important documents, and other unique things your family may need.
Look at the people that are traveling with you. What is it that they would need in case if they became stranded, or even to keep them safe? If you are taking your pets, look at their needs too.
And have it ready at the door in case you have to leave in a moment's notice. And while you want to make sure your home is stacked up, you also should be doing the same thing in your car trunk. Now imagine the space as an extra closet. You should have clothes, shoes packed, and also have a prepared first aid kit containing batteries, flashlights, blankets, non-perishable food, and also extra masks. The second important thing, Robinson says, is have an open dialogue with your family and have a plan in place.
Really important for parents and educators, everyone to educate those children on what they should be doing. At school, they practice their fire drills. At home, practice your fire drills.
You should establish a meeting point in case you get separated during a disaster. And if you're on the road, let each other know what route you're traveling on.
It's an all hazards approach to planning, and that's what we should be doing as a community.
In Rhinelander, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
Friday, a secret may go to the grave and take years to be unearthed. Then what a surprise if you thought you'd gotten away with murder.
He looked like he'd seen a ghost.
An all-new Dateline, Friday, 10/9 Central.
Our next ninja needs no introduction. These obstacles are so tricky, you never know what can happen.
Whoa! That's the way you do it!
Ninja Warrior, Monday on NBC.
Get up and get going. It's time to get your Fusion with the limited time offer. And well, let's just say more. Like Copilot 360, Bliss, lane keeping system, pre-collision assist, adaptive cruise control, Wi-Fi hotspot, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Whew, that's a lot. What are you waiting for? Get to your Ford dealer today. Right now, get Fusion with 0% financing for 66 months plus $3,000 cash back. Or lease one for just $199 a month. Hurry in.
High Point Sand and Gravel provides high-quality riprap, sand, and screened topsoil for almost any need. The high-quality rock and stone, boulders, and clear stone enhance the function and beauty of your home or business. Offering convenient delivery or pickup throughout northern Wisconsin and the UP, High Point Sand and Gravel provides premium landscaping materials, specializing in producing beautiful decorative stone for all types of landscaping projects. Contact High Point Sand and Gravel to help make your next project a dream come true.
I'm State Senator Patrick Teston, and every election I knock on over 10,000 doors. And you know what? I listen. And that's why I've been at the forefront of protecting our drinking water, and why I authored 4 bipartisan bills to help clean up polluted wells and failing septic systems. Cheers. As chair of the Senate Health Committee, I protected our veterans and our most vulnerable.
Hey, Pat!
Today, as we struggle to get Wisconsin safely back to work, I know just where to find the answers.
You have found your soulmate. Now it's time to find the perfect ring. At Golden Carrot Jewelers, you can choose from an extensive selection of engagement and wedding rings. Fresh designs reflecting the most current trends, from organic, art deco, and vintage design to timeless classics in white, yellow, and rose gold. See the new Romance Collection, Lyria and Lumiere Bridal Collections, and new styles from Gabriel New York, Eskashi, and more. Engagements begin here. Will yours? Golden Carrot Jewelers, downtown Minocqua.
Advice from trial attorneys, lawyers for the injured.
The Mater legal team is locked and loaded, ready for combat with the insurance company. We fight for every dollar to get you compensation for your injuries. Hire the Mater legal team. We don't back down.
Welcome back. Well, last year potato harvesting started off a little damp, but this year a local farm is off to a great start. Eagle Farms began harvesting their 100% organic potatoes to the community for over 21 years. Last season, they got off to a wet start, but co-owner Brad says this year's harvesting weather is just right.
The temperature it's not too hot, not too cold, so it's actually pretty good harvesting conditions right now. We can move along pretty good.
Harvesting season begins mid-September through October. This process is only the first step to get their potatoes out to town. Weather permitting, it'll take about 2 to 3 weeks to complete the harvest.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's 4-day semi-annual customer appreciation sale is on with a deal we've never offered before and may never be able to offer again. Hurry in, this sale can't be extended through Monday at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
During Joe Biden's 47 years in Washington, Made in America was replaced with Made in China. Biden's bad trade deals put China first, and American workers paid the price. Millions of jobs lost to Mexico and China. Donald Trump is the jobs president. He helped create millions of jobs. Factories returned. African Americans, Hispanic Americans, and women saw record gains. President Trump will always put America first.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
You don't have to postpone feeling your best. Now's the time to take excellent care of your health with Aspirus. We have all the right protective measures in place, so there's no need to delay important screenings and procedures. Can't leave home? Aspirus offers flexible care options from your phone, tablet, or computer. Visit aspirus.org to schedule today and learn more about the steps we're taking to protect your health. Because we love, we lead. Aspirus.
Yeah, I think we're good here. Why do we offer so many active safety features on our Chevy SUVs? Oh, yeah.
All set. Ready, Freddie?
Because we're not just engineers.
Call us when you get there, okay? Slowly. I'm going slow.
We have families, too.
Get 15% of MSRP cash back on most 2020 Equinox models. That's over $5,700 cash back on this Equinox. Plus, current GM owners get an additional $750 cash allowance. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
I watched our family office furniture business burn to the ground online. 40 years of hard work burned down by thugs full of hate. Not Portland or New York City, right here in Kenosha. Here's the worst part. I listened to the police scanner that night. Police didn't have what they needed to control it. They were told just to leave it be. I'm not much for politics, but Joe Biden is so weak, he'll never stand up for folks like us.
America First Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? A cool breeze on a scorching day, a cozy corner on a cold night, or knowing every room of the house is as inviting as the next? Comfort means more than just the temperature, and the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable, like cool cash rebates of up to $1,650. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Call Accurate Air Solutions, serving Central Wisconsin.
In Central Wisconsin, call Badger Heating and Air Conditioning.
During the 4-day customer appreciation sale at Furniture and Appliance Mart, we're offering a mattress deal so good we've never offered it before and may never be able to again. Hurry, it's through Monday at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Hi, I'm Justin Williman with Miracle Ear of Marshfield. If you're struggling to hear your favorite news and entertainment shows, stop in and see me for a free hearing test.
All right, Rachel, temperatures are hanging out in the 50s right now, even a couple 40s on the map already, but we are just getting started as cold air in place tonight will give us a freeze warning by tomorrow morning. Basically, we're having low temperatures in the upper 20s tonight. Again, that's not going to freeze any lakes. However, that will do a number on your sensitive plants outside, so bring them in or cover them up by tomorrow morning. But then we're going to recover nicely tomorrow, back up kind of where we were today. And then a slow, gradual warming trend with plenty of sunshine. The first day of fall is on Tuesday with temperatures then back in the 70s.
Looking forward to that. Yeah. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tonight at 10.